Hey everybody, it's Sonjdradeluxe. Can I get a hell yeah? Yeah. Alright, let's party, let's get into it. So, I don't even know what the names of these are, but I've just been really excited to try them out. So these are the new Fenty Beauty Bright Fix Eye Brighteners. So I've got 3 shades here. Oh shit. So this is what the, packaging, whatever the box. We recycle those. Let's see what the inside is. I'm pretty sure you've seen them. Very cute. Perfect to go in with the recent launch of the Eavesdrop. So I have pumpkin, which is quite warm, looks gorge. And you know what's really cool is like, I don't wear the Fenty concealers as much. Even though I like it, I'll use it just here because I feel like it's not peach enough to really correct my under eye circles, which tend to get quite dark. I was so excited about these. I feel like this with the concealer is gonna be freaking bomb. So I'm gonna swatch them, I'm gonna try them on, and then I'm gonna see what it looks like with the Eavesdrop too. My skin right now is super sensitive and is a bit rashy because I have a sun allergy, so I pre-tan my skin lightly before it gets too well into summer. Otherwise, I get crazy rashes. I don't know if you can see here, but I have a welt from the sun. That's just one little, not the sun, from the tanning. And if I don't do this and build up a tan on my face, my whole face gets all welty and like, it's not fun. So I like to just give it little bits of tan and then I'm all ready to be, in the summer. So anyways, especially when my skin is like this and I'm getting a little bit of rashes, this one's kind of healing. It goes dark, so maybe we can even color correct that a little bit. I think it's turning into dry skin, but natural glam looks better when my skin is irritated like this. So I'm gonna show you the 3 colors I have. Deep Melon. Oh, these are the perfect shades. Okay. Deep Melon. This one is Deep Butter. A lot comes out when you squeeze it, to be honest. I have to be kind of careful. Kind of a yellowy tone. And then we have Pumpkin, which is that beautiful terracotta. Quite a bit of a color difference from the other ones. Now I want to try these differently underneath my eyes. Now for me, my nose is a little bit red. This area here is a little bit red. That'd be better for the more yellow tone to somewhat cancel it out. My nose is kind of red. But for the darker under eye circles, I want to try the peach. So I'm going to go in with Pumpkin first. Use a little bit and show what we've got going on here. I bet you these would even make some like fire combos. I'm trying to keep it mostly right on where the darker circle is there. I also get kind of darker on top of my lid here too. And because I like such a dramatic difference with my concealer, usually I go quite a bit lighter than what my foundation is. I'm gonna go in with a kind of light concealer. And I think that because this is so orangey or pumpkin-y, perfect name for it, it will blend quite well. It's gonna go like this, light little dots. Let's see what we're working with here. Oh, the 2 work very nice together. And you know what? I mean, I usually do my concealer with a beauty blender, but I just want to see what this is like. I'd say the pumpkin's probably just too dark for my skin right at this moment to wear on its own. I could maybe get away with the Deep Melon, but look at how awake that is compared to this side. And it blends pretty naturally. Now, their concealer is more full coverage. I can even probably put some here where I'm having a bit of dark marks and get in nice and close. I don't want to stand too close because then the light just makes my under eyes look brighter than they are, but look at the difference. That's with the concealer. I'm gonna do this side, I'll take this side off, but I wanna try it on the kind of dark mark that I have here. I feel like using your hand like a palette and then tapping it with your finger because a lot comes out. I wouldn't apply it directly to your face, maybe because this color is so maybe a bit dark for me, but oh yeah, I have dry skin here, so my things are healing, but I'm trying to buff it out a bit. This is the Fenty sponge, but I do like the packaging. I think it's really pretty. Okay, let's see what happens there if I'm just being extra. I'm not huge on color correcting unless it's like I'm doing natural glam. So these are kind of healing blemishes or scars I tend to get. Things go brown on me. Oh wow. And I'm going to show you the Fenty concealer, the same one that I used by itself without the color corrector, so you can see what that looks like. But look, it still looks like my skin, but it's just, wow, I don't want to get any on my little hive there. Pretty good. Okay, I'm going to show you the concealer by itself. See if we're having any tricks played on us. I'm going to tap it with my finger and I'm going to blend it in so you can just see the difference of what the color corrector does, and this is the same color that I used on the other side. Yeah, you see, you can see kind of a cast of grayish tone. I mean, it's a full coverage concealer, it'll cover it, but the side with the peach just looks more natural. Like this seems to be, it is definitely brighter, but it's not really canceling out that blue tone. So when you're thinking about color correctors, look at a color wheel. So you usually, if things are more bluey or purpley, you go either peach, depending on your skin tone, you go either more peachy or a little bit more golden. I usually find that medium to deep skin tones go for more of a peachy color to cancel out under eye circles. If you have a lot of redness and maybe you have more fair skin tone, you might want to try the more yellow colors, or if you strictly want to brighten. But it just looks more natural and blends into my skin a little bit better with the peach underneath. I don't know if you can see the difference, but I'm just really impressed that it really camouflaged my healing eczema scars there. Not eczema, it's like dry skin, but it was totally brown. So I'm going to take it off and I want to show you again kind of brown areas and how dark it is underneath my eye. See how those little things were kind of poking out before? Make sure I get it all off. This side off. Now sometimes even with color correctors you want to do it sometimes before your foundation, but if you're somebody like me that massages everything all in, you might not want to do that. You want to use more of a stippling technique so you're not smushing the color corrector on all over your face. You're keeping it in the areas that you want it. Now I want to go in and I want to try the Deep Melon, which is this one here. Oh, I accidentally rubbed it on my eye, ha ha ha, my bad. And I want to see how that one looks because I wonder if it's too light to color correct, but let's give it a try. I might be able to just have it nice and bright. That's just giving me like the softest amount of peach, but it's keeping my under eyes quite bright. I'm going to push it down a little bit further. Now for this, it's probably a little, actually, you know what? It's very sheer and I want to see what it looks like over top of the Eavesdrop blur tint. See if it'll camouflage any of the little blemmies that are healing here. Okay, I mean a little bit. I think I need the pumpkin for this area here because those areas are quite dark. But anyways, you see how the peach in that just totally brightens up underneath my eye? I wouldn't wear it just by itself like this. I think I want to find a shade that's in between the two. And I want to show you what the yellow looks like, the deep butter underneath my eye here. And they're both the same in lightness. It's just that one is gonna have, they just have different color correcting abilities, I guess. Not abilities, just they'll color correct different things. Yeah, I'm getting the gray under here again because I think peachy undertones color correct in more of a natural way for me. I think that these colors aren't strong enough to have a concealer over top. These two that I have on right now. What do you guys think? Can you see the difference? I've blended them the same. Whenever I'm doing natural makeup too, I usually leave a little bit of darkness. Like I pulled this up a little bit, but I'm gonna take it off. Now I want to just see what it looks like with the Eavesdrop foundation underneath. I'm gonna take a little bit of my Eavesdrop foundation. I did a review on this a little while ago and I'm just gonna do a little bit using my fingers. This is in the shade 17, which matches my body better than it does my face because my face is so pale. It's hard not to keep it in the sun, but now I'm starting to just so I don't get this stuff happening. You can see it on my neck too, it's kind of red. It always comes right here and then looks like I got a hickey maybe. So just a real sheer amount. In my other video, I put on quite a bit more, but I think I'm just gonna keep it more chill. Okay, so let me see what it looks like if I just, okay. Yeah, like that's even too much, squeezing it out tiny bit. And just wipe it on my hand, do a little bit of correction. I'll do some here, some on this side. So just the tiniest little bit makes a huge difference. Maybe if you have a little, I get a little dark around my mouth here, a little gray. Okay, now I'm gonna take some of the concealer. Should I do the bright one? Yeah, wait it, why not? I'm gonna do 350, a little bit of a darker one because sometimes when I have my natural glam and it's all white under my eyes, it looks a little bit ridiculous. So I'm gonna take my concealer, do a little like this, a little like that, and my damp Fenty sponge. Just gonna blend it in. I'm just gonna tap it over top of my, oh. That looks so natural. I'm not worrying about that too much. Give it a little blend. And I didn't put it right up underneath my eye. You always want to start where you want the most product and blend it up. And if you're running out of space, you don't want to have to try and blend it from your hairline or from your lash line down. You want to blend it in that area softly. Nose is a little red too from the sun. This is so nice. I feel like this looks on my skin. It's just the right amount of under eye concealing where it's not like I'm trying to lift it to the sky. But let's lift it to the sky a tiny bit. I'm gonna take a bit of the, let's try the Deep Melon. I'm just gonna do a touch in certain areas of my face as like a highlight. Deep Melon is more of the peach color. So again, I'm just gonna put some on the back of my hand, do a little bit on my tip, down the center of my nose. Like this, I could probably get away with doing either the Deep Melon or the Deep Butter. Nice and sharp, just on the highest points. Okay, I'm gonna blend that again. It's like really soft highlighting and lifting, but not like a total full highlight contour vibe. You want just real natural glam. Okay, might as well just do like a little bit of a look, you know, we're already this far. Okay, so I'm gonna take the Truffle maybe. Gotta keep it real with myself right now. I'm gonna go in with Cocoa. And oops, I usually do this when I have all my foundation on and stuff, so it's a little, maybe just a little bit too warm. Yeah, so maybe because I should go with trying it out. That's maybe a little too cool. We've decided to go with Truffle, which is a mix of warm and cool. Side of my nose, and do a little turn up. Underneath my nose, I'm gonna give it a little finger blend. And same with up here. Natural vibes, I guess. I could probably use a lighter color, but we didn't. Slight contour there. I'm just gonna do my brow gel, keep it chill, brush them up. This is the NUDESTIX one. I love this one. I need Fenty to come out with some. I always like to take my Hunnie Glaze Cream Bronzer by Fenty and also just do that with my fingers. Do just a touch here. More of a C-ish shape. Get my forehead. Tapping motion so I'm not taking everything off. Bringing it up into a C shape. And then I'll do a little bit of the cream blush. This one is Summertime Wine. Love this one. I've used it many times here. If you know, you know. Because it's so pigmented and you can kind of work it in. Blend in with my hive on my cheek. A little center of my nose. Also, if you do experience like redness like I am right now, it's good to do like more of an orange blush, but I'm just like whatever. Because the color of the blush can kind of sometimes bring it out more. The orange will kind of cancel it out and give you a nice glow. For highlight, I'm finna do, should I do highlight? I think I'm gonna leave the highlight because the cream blush and bronzer kind of have its own glow. I think I'll leave it, yeah. Party time. Alright, well it did like a nice little fresh base. We could do some mascara and stuff, but I have a lot of natural makeup tutorials. I just wanted to showcase the brightening Bright Fix. Alright, so let's take off the headband and take a little looky look. I'm gonna put on some lip balm because this is my favorite ever, the Concealer Latte Lips. Alrighty, so what do you guys think? Like, are we gonna cop it? Are we gonna buy it? What do you think? I personally love it. I love how soft it is. I love that you can color correct. I do feel like the top of it is a little crazy when you pour it out. But other than that, I think it's gorgeous and it's a great extension to the line, especially if you have color correcting to do. As you saw, it kind of blurred my healing rash that was more of a darker color with the pumpkin color. I was able to do a little soft highlight with the Deep Melon color and brighten with the Deep Butter color. So I think it's something I want to introduce, play around with colors and shapes more in a less obvious way, and I like how it just kind of took down all of the areas that are kind of uneven, but you can still see my skin with the tinted blur. When I did the review for this, I was layering it. This I did one layer and then just color corrected. So you can be saving yourself some money just doing a little color correcting when you're doing the more natural glam vibes. I go to the grocery store like this, the gym. No, maybe not the gym because you have to wear masks. But let me know what you think, if you're gonna cop or if it's something you're interested in. So thank you guys so much for watching, and don't forget to share, subscribe, and follow. Love yourself, stay pretty, and I'll see you guys again in the next video. Take care.